Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Alpha Omega. I'm deleting the daily. Haven't come up with a solution to Alpha Omega, whatever it will be. I invite you guys to come up with a few suggestions, and thank you to those of you who already have. I haven't been putting up enough videos on this channel, but I aim to fix that forthwith. Anyway, this video is all about the unexpected in Bangkok, because the unexpected can happen to anyone at any time unexpectedly, and it certainly happened to me and my wife and my son over the past 48 hours or 24 hours. So what I'm doing now is I'm heading back home after spending the day and last night and all of today in a private hospital here in central Bangkok. I'm not going to mention the hospital because that's not what you do. What crap? Quick bang the crap. Am I out? Okay. That's another thing. You ask a taxi driver here to go somewhere and they don't take you. You know, if it doesn't suit them, they don't take you. And that just really annoys me. Really annoys me. Anyway, here we are walking on a Saturday night at 8 o'clock, heading to Wigwang Night Market. Well, heading home first, but heading to Wigwang Night Market to do a video for the big picture El Panorama. Have to get one out tonight. So what I'm going to do is go home, get set up with the equipment, go down to the market on my electric motorcycle. And the reason I'm getting a taxi, I left the car in the car park. It's much more convenient just to get a taxi rather than take the car out of the car park here and then drive, find a car parking space in our condo and do the same thing going back. Just get a taxi and be done with it. And by the way, getting a taxi means I can have a beer when I'm doing it. It's Saturday night after all. But the unexpected is the unexpected, and that's exactly what's happened to us here. My son ingested something. He licked, I'll tell you what he did. He licked Coca-Cola off the floor. He's 4 years old, and he's after getting himself a strep throat as a result. But he had the temperature 39 degrees. He started hallucinating last night. That's when we brought him in. It was very frightening. But the bill is somewhere in the region of 10,000 Thai baht for one night. That's $300. Now that doesn't include medication, so I don't know what the final thing will come to, but that will give you an idea. 4-year-old, one night, private hospital, 10,000 Thai baht. Can you imagine? That's per night. So if you don't have health insurance, 1 second. You see, people don't give a damn about pedestrians here. They just go, look, I can manage to cross. Okay. So I'm going to try and hail a taxi while I'm talking to you. Whoops a daisy. Motorcycle on the footpath. Look, there you go. Wonderful. So let's see if I can get a taxi. Central Bangkok on a Saturday night. No joy. Like anywhere else, you're as well to walk in the direction you're going, because you don't want to be hailing a taxi on the far side because you have to go down and do a U-turn to come back up here. They'll be all too willing to do that because it's extra. Hang on now. So yeah, unexpected indeed. And it's thrown a spanner in the works for me, because I have to go through this now to go back and get myself set up to do the video, and have to go and edit it tonight as well, because I have to sleep in the hospital again. Here's the traffic here. Red light, by the way, as you're probably aware, means he's busy, but he's got a red light on and he's stopping. Here we go. Quick bang, the top. Quick bang. Okay. Bingo. Okay. Thank you. Oops, Daisy. Pump on YouTube, okay? Okay. So, got it sorted, and one thing you probably didn't notice there, I had to put the seat back because I'm 1.83 m, and if you're anything like that, you'll find that the seats in the taxis are all the way up because Thais aren't that size. So basically, anyway, this will probably cost me about 50 or 60 baht to go from here, which is say near Rashidafasik, the Asal region, to Wigwang is more or less where I live, more or less, give or take. And the idea of insurance is paramount. It's absolutely paramount. You absolutely need to to have it, because if we had to fork out, I'll tell you what happened. Yesterday, before he was admitted, I brought him in because I was a bit, the missus was at work. He wasn't eating and I gave him an ice cream and he puked it up. So I brought him in and they examined him, but they didn't recognise the strep throat straight away, you see. So they just gave me medication, and they applied medication to him, and the way they did it is they've got a thing that resembles a surfboard with Velcro straps, and it's like mummification. They strapped him in and held his nose and injected the medicine with a syringe, but obviously no needle on it, but the syringe into his mouth, and it was the most harrowing experience. It really, really was. He was traumatized, but I was charged 2,000 baht for that, and then we were sent home, and that's not included obviously in the overnight stay. So the overnight stay, as I said, is in excess of 10,000. So we're in for 1,200 before the medication and care. That's only for the room, and I must say the room is palatial. There's a kettle, there's a microwave, a fridge stocked with this, that and the other, a TV, blah blah blah, all the rest of it. But if you're thinking of living here and you don't have health insurance, you'd want to have fairly deep pockets, because if anything happens, you're going to be paying through the nose. It's as simple as that. And you don't want to have that worry, you know, surrounding you and whatever you do. The only thing that's concerning me now is, if you can see the time there, whoops a daisy, it's just 8 o'clock. I have to go back to the house. The battery for the camera is charged up, my motorcycle is charged up, get set up. If I get home by 8:30, I'll be down in the market by 9 o'clock, and that's early days for me. Normally I don't go down that early. So just to give you guys a heads up, this is what Rashid Deficit looks like on a Saturday night at 8 o'clock. Not too bad at all. It's a really lively spot, just to let you know. There's the Fortune Town shopping centre there. You've got some banks there, but you've got the street complex and Esplanade just down here. A lot of young people go there, and not to mention Quick Wang Night Market. It's where I'm going to go as soon as I get myself sorted this evening. But this is just a sidetrack to this video. There's the Embassy of China there, just there. So we're booting it along, and here on the left is Esplanade. This is a shopping complex, but it's also a place to go for the young crowd. There's a kind of a market at the back, and there's bars and stuff like that. Just there. I don't know if you can see it. There we are. Right, I got back. That trip, by the way, 67. So I gave her 80. So we're back and getting ready now to prepare to do my nightly video for the big picture El Panorama. That's my weekly video for Alpha Omega Daily. Hopefully I get more out. Right, I said Alpha Omega Daily. I'm dropping the daily, remember that. Let me know what you want me to do, and I'll see you again very soon for another wonderful video. Thanks for joining me.